All right, Kelly, thank you. Witnessing history is how Wayne County Executive Warren Evans describes his childhood in the city of Detroit. And now the longtime public servant is about to make history of his own. Very soon, you will see his name every time you arrive at Detroit Metro Airport. He spoke about in a one-on-one exclusive interview.
You work to do positive things. You don't work for honors. I mean,
born in 1948, at 73 years old, Detroit native Warren Evans continues to be a notable leader in this region, serving as the Wayne County Sheriff, Detroit Police Chief, and currently the Wayne County Executive. Evans is receiving a special honor that's truly history in the making. In April, the North Terminal at Detroit Metro Airport will be renamed in his honor.
It'll be the Warren Cleage Evans Terminal.
This is a rare occasion. Typically, the renaming of a structure or a landmark of a public figure or icon happens when they are no longer with us. But as you can see, Warren Evans is alive and well.
That part of it, I'm absolutely glad.
Amen.
Yeah, the opposite side of it doesn't do much, but no, it is very rare. First of all, for people that look like me, it's rare anyway. But past that, it's rarely conveyed on someone when they can still smell the roses and taste the coffee.
We have countless airports across the country. You don't have that many terminals that are named after African Americans.
That's true. I mean, we have some, and they were, in my mind, great leaders or great icons of some, whether it's Louis Armstrong in New Orleans or Maynard Jackson in Atlanta and others, Medgar Evers in Mississippi, but it doesn't happen often.
Also interesting, the other terminal at Detroit Metro Airport, the McNamara Terminal, named after Edward McNamara, who also served as Wayne County Executive and was one of your mentors earlier in life.
Ed McNamara said many, many years ago, it's really only two kinds of people. Those who want to do something and those who want to be somebody. And it's always stuck in my mind that public service is about doing things for people.
Evans believes these types of moments can motivate future leaders.
I mean, I think it helps people to have the ability, particularly kids, to focus on accomplishments, not from a book, but to watch it occurring or being able to see, touch, the person that's there. I mean, particularly with kids of color, but all kids. And I think I learned an awful lot and came up through a period of the civil rights movement where the activism of the family allowed me to meet all of the people that are the icons today, the Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther King's. My father, as a doctor, was the last doctor to treat Malcolm X before he was assassinated. I mean, there's just history there that, when you're a kid, you don't know that these are all icons, but you're sitting on the stairs listening.
It's a lesson for people who are watching this to acknowledge when you're witnessing history, to be mindful of it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I grew up through a history that's just been amazing.
Words of inspiration to the youth.
You can do it. Unfortunately, in this world, the rules are not always the same. But we've accomplished for a long, long time.
One little tidbit, Warren Cleage Evans, he wanted the terminal named in his full name. Cleage is his middle name, of course, and it's actually his family's name on his mother's side of the family, so he wanted to represent his entire family, both on his mother and father's side.
I love that. And what an interesting man to talk to. So many life experiences, from what he has accomplished. And then again, like he was talking about his father and other members of his family. So.
And this is a photo of his uncle right here, Amy, Reverend Albert Cleage on his mother's side of the family. His uncle marched with King on June 23rd, 1963, here in the city of Detroit, the March to Freedom. And so those are two photos right there. You see him and King together. And then the one to the right of your screen, you see him right next to C.O. Reverend C.O. Franklin. And then behind him is Evans's uncle.
What an accomplished man with, pretty incredible to have his name on that building. And he's still, you know, vibrant and young and going strong. So good interview, Josh. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you. Again, it's important for us to appreciate history as it's happening in front of us.
Absolutely.
And we'll be right back.